but the presidential debate happened. Last time we was on here, we was talking about what we think might be going on, what we think is going to happen, and kind of happened.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump was the thing is he just talks clearly and like with conciseness that it just sounds like he know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And Biden was Sleepy Joe, like he usually is.
Mm-hmm.
Just confused and don't know what the hell is going on. And you would think like, okay, so of course I'm going in, I didn't watch the debate in full. I'm watching
Mm-hmm.
the clips. I'm watching, a couple of long form clips and stuff like that. And afterwards, I forget who was watching, the guy that was interviewing people on the street that was watching it too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be like a consensus of like, okay, never mind. Like we can't have Joe Biden, because he's just extremely like, what is it when you can't remember and stuff as you get older? Dementia. I think he has dementia or some form of Alzheimer's. And the fact that people are still like, I'ma still do it. What do you mean by that? Because and then after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all doing. Y'all are betting on Kamala having to take his place. That's what y'all are thinking. Y'all are thinking we still can get Sleepy Joe in there because a lot of times the whole Democratic and Republican thing, they're just going to stick to what they know or what they think they know rather than, or not what they know, more so what they agree with. So if they like these policies and stuff like that, they're just going to vote that person. They don't care if that person don't know what they're saying. They don't care if that person's sleepy all the time. They don't care if that person got Alzheimer's. Clearly right in front of us. But they're just still going to vote it anyway. And I think that they're just betting on Kamala to be the backup. Because they like, well, ain't that what the vice president for? And stuff like that.
I don't think it's that. I just think they don't like Trump. I just think that sometimes once you pick a side, you got to stay on that side, doubling down, dying on the horse.
And dying on that hill.
Because that's what you're willing to risk. That, we elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is going to take over. That's you willing to risk the country on that. She didn't take over last term.
I know.
And he was still on the same type shit. So that's what you're willing to risk? No, it's just that you dying on that horse.
I feel like people feel like Donald Trump is for rich people and Biden is for the lower class or whatever the case. Lower class, middle class.
He's not though. Biden is not for nobody.
You don't know what he's for.
You don't know what he's for. He could barely enunciate what he's saying. When Trump said, I don't know what he said at the end of that. I don't even think he knows what he said. That shit had me cracking up. Because I'm thinking it's like, what did he say? And then Trump say, I don't know what he said. It's like everybody across the nation is thinking the same thing.
That's crazy.
Everybody's thinking the same thing.
I couldn't believe people were doubling down like, yes, I'm still going to vote for him.
I think Trump got an edge because he doesn't have a real candidate he's going against. It's not a real candidate. If he'd have went against Obama, it wouldn't even be close.
Do you think, like a lot of people were saying, like it's a felon? He's a felon with, what is it, 30 plus felonies or something? It's like, so we're going to let a felon run the country?
Yeah.
And
because I don't think that felons get a bad rap.
He's a felon, but felons can't vote.
Yeah, but that's wrong. I think felons not being able to vote is wrong. You're coming from somebody that had a criminal background, and I was like, man, I'm not even like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't change my life. This was just a mistake that I made. And y'all gonna make me pay for that for the rest of my life? One mistake? Now I can see if you 3, 4, 5, 10 times offender, you in and out of jail.
Oh, they say he had 30 plus offenders, so.
At one trial.
He's at one time though, so that I count that like one.
At one time. What is the offenses? What is the offenses?
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like some money shit and like paying people for presidential with like campaign money, and
they all
do that.
They all do that. It's not, you ain't never seen Scandal?
Yeah.
They all do that. They just brought the shit up on Trump because that's what's happening. They all pay for presidential campaigns and support, and you scratch my back and I'm gonna scratch yours. They all do that. That's how they get into office. You think Joe Biden got elected just by people like him? Or did he get people on his side? Yo, listen, you support me during the presidential election, and listen, I can help you over here, here, and there. That's how they negotiate. That's how you get people to support you. That's just what it is. They just say, oh, we're going to dive into Trump shit because we don't want Trump as president. Dive into anybody's stuff. Everybody has dirt on them. We humans. Nobody's perfect. They're just trying to portray that they're perfect.
I just wish that there was a different candidate that can go up against Trump with like that could even debate with him. It was like everything I've seen, I was like, okay, I don't know how y'all watch this whole thing because it was like, all right, this is getting sad. Like this is getting like
I don't think the debate is even important. Just because you win a debate don't mean that you the
But this is supposed to be what people are like. You're standing on what the things you're going to do.
Convincing people. Yeah, that's all. You're convincing people to vote. That don't mean you're not a piece of shit on both sides.
Yeah.
Both of y'all stand up here and manipulate the country. Who does it better? That's all a debate really is. Get up, start talking, and let's see who's the best salesman. That's why Trump be winning the debates. He's the better salesman. That's all it is.
That's what I'll be saying. I'm like, he
could be lying about everything he's saying. They both can. Or he could be telling the truth. Or it could be half. It don't matter. It's just about who or get up there and say something and see if people like you or not. It's just like comedy. Like if you get up there in comedy and everybody laugh, then you did a good job. Do that mean that you're not a piece of shit? No, you just made everybody laugh. If you get up there and bomb, do that mean that you're terrible? No, you just went up there and bombed. Biden went up there and bombed. Who knows what his plans really are? Nobody really knows that, but the presidential campaign and the people that run that stuff. Nobody really knows. It's a debate.
President just a front. Anyway.
It's debate teams in high school. When you get on debate teams and you debate with somebody and you lose a debate, do that make them a better human being to you? No. You just know how to debate better than I do. Not to mention they both prepared for it. The only thing about Joe Biden, what makes him so bad, is that he can't remember the shit he's supposed to say.
Right. It's like
all it is an interview. This is basically just like you go to a job interview. This is a job interview for the presidency of the United States. You're prepped with what the topics they might address, what they might talk about. The problem with Joe Biden is that he can't remember what they tell him to say. They told him what to say. Listen, if I ask you this, you say this. I watch Scandal. I believe most of the shit in there. Listen, they're going to try to attack you like this. You say this. This is the perfect answer to that. This is preparing you for the interview.
Right. So it's definitely the presidential shit, like not really like a black job.
Okay, let's talk about the black jobs.